Hello everybody, once again this is Cody Daniels with Elder Dodge located in Gun Barrel City, Texas. Today we're going to be discussing the all-new 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee 2-row edition. So this particular one is a Laredo X 4x4 model in the diamond black exterior, and as the camera pans around here, there's a 2 rows of seating. They changed up the whole body styling though from the older model, which was called the WK, to match the all-new Grand Cherokee L 3-row edition. So now you get the exact same body lines, contours, features, and overall a little bit nicer curb appeal, a little bit better aerodynamics for the vehicle. And then let me get myself out of the way of the camera here, you can see the new interior setup. So you do have the rotary dial shift knob there on your center stack, your brand new, all new Uconnect 5 technology and entertainment system. They're on the center stack. And it's actually changed up the angle a little bit better, so there's less sun glare while traveling in the vehicle, and it's actually a little bit easier to reach from a driver and front passenger perspective with the new angle that's on there. Now also with this new Uconnect 5 system, previous years you had to tether in for your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto capability to actually display on your screen. This one, thank goodness, Jeep has offered now where it is actually through the Bluetooth connection, so no more extra wires and harnesses and things like that required to get your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto respectively to function properly. Versus the previous year model, I will go ahead and hop in here. Of course, telescopic steering column, so if you're a little bit taller, shorter, whatever the case may be, this vehicle is going to fit perfectly for you as the individual that would be driving said vehicle. Hip room has gotten 1.5 inches wider, and then your knee room front to back is actually a couple inches longer now. Like I said, this is Laredo X, so kind of a mid-trim level. However, they did put a lot of high-end technology that was not available in previous year models, such as your dual zone climates, heated seats, heated steering wheel, your lane keep assist, your rear park sensors. You have the standard cruise control as well as the adaptive cruise control that'll maintain the preset gap from yourself versus the car traveling directly in front of you. So basically what that means is traditional cruise control, if someone in front of you slows down to a slower rate of speed, you have to either tap the brake or hit your cancel button to avoid a collision. With the adaptive cruise control, the vehicle itself will actually adjust the rate of speed that you're traveling and maintain a preset gap distance. So there's no driver input needed to avoid a collision any longer. So a very handy, very useful tool to have, especially on longer trips. If you're someone that has a little bit longer commute, then a lot less driver input necessary. So like I said, even though it's not the tippy top high end of the model, still a lot of extra features. In the rear seat area here, you still have your three passenger second row seating. There is rear air vents. There is also a 150 watt 110 outlet plug, rear USB and micro USB chargers. And as you can see on this side possibly, the rear seats do have a recline option. So if you're gonna have those rear seat passengers on trips or just a daily, for your little ones, your kids, whoever may be back here, there is some additional comfort features with that recline option to make their ride a little bit more enjoyable as well. Rear centerfold cup rest as well. So if you do have passengers back here, places to put their cold drinks, warm drinks during the winter right now, rear air vents. And then if we'll go on to the back here to the cargo space, it does have the powered lift gate, which is accessible from the touch of the button on the rear lift gate, from the console overhead, or from the key fob as well. Let me get these floor mats out of there. So as you can see, a pretty spacious cargo space. And then underneath here, and Jeep is one of the few guys in the market today that still put a full-size spare on the full-size SUVs. So there's not just an inflator kit or like a fix-a-flat can is basically essentially what it is, but you do get a full-size spare. All of the jack and the arm components is all tucked away out of your way there on the right-hand side. But peace of mind stuff, if you're gonna have, especially a family traveling, then having a spare comes in super handy. And Jeep thought of that, and they put the full-size spare in all the Grand Cherokee models, the 2 or the 3 rows. You do have your rear park sensors, and this is a 4x4 model, so if you do go out and do some off-road application use with it, you also have the tow points where you can be pulled out of a mud pit or water, whatever the case may be. Still at its core, it is a Jeep. So it is designed for a little bit heavier, more rugged use, with 8.5 inches of clearance, and then about 8.5 inches of water fording capability as well. So although you do get the luxurious side of it with some of the nicer features, at the core it is still a Jeep, and it will do what Jeep has always done, which is provide you an excellent ride both on-road and off-road. Hello everyone, this is Cody Daniels at Elder Dodge, located at 309 North Gun Barrel Lane in Gun Barrel City, Texas. We would like to invite you to come on out for a test drive. We do have inventory here available in stock, ready to be driven today. If you have any questions that maybe you don't want to drive all the way up here, you can reach us by phone at 903-713-8676.